Okay guys, so hold on. So we're gonna react to Maddie sincerely apologizes to Carmen and speaks on putting Corey on child support.
Everything went down, and Corey's new girlfriend calling Maddie out for laughing at Carmen's pain. Maddie actually hit Carmen up and apologized.
I won't say I fully misjudged their situation, but overall, I would say I did, because based off of what y'all see, because
She's
what
real
I put
for
on the
that.
internet was one thing, but how I dealt with my ex behind closed doors was a whole nother thing. With that being said, like, I defended her a lot more than y'all know. I fought for her but it was off camera. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so I had to take accountability. Like, y'all would never see, y'all would never know the conversations that was had, y'all would never know. There were some things that, you know, like,
baby, I'm gonna give
y'all gotta understand that I was with this person and he's telling me this and he's showing me this. You know what I mean? And so, like,
can I put it on me?
And I love this person, and I still do. You know what I mean? And I care about this person, and I care about this person. You know, becoming a better man, and you know.
Maddie, you've known him for 5 months or so. It's not even worth it. I think they've been dating for 5 months. You can't fall that deep that fast, honey. No.
And he owned up to his. He owned up. Let's not get it twisted. Like, he's owned up to his mistakes and things like that. I just didn't think that some things would repeat with me. You know. So with
And
that
now
being
we're
said,
here.
like, I'm just being real with y'all. I also said it on the interview, and I'll say it publicly because she deserves that publicly for you guys. I apologized to Carmen behind closed doors. I wrote her, and we spoke. So I apologized to her. I did, and I'll do it publicly because.
I mean, that's a real woman though, because when she's wrong, she acknowledges that she misjudged something and she apologized. I mean, what can you do more than that? It's not like she was. I hope she wasn't with him when he was with Carmen. She got with him when he was single, and she, you know, misjudged the situation. But she says she defended Carmen though behind closed doors. And now that she's made the mistake, she's apologized from it. So now we move.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she deserves that. Like, I ain't even gonna act like, oh, like. So,
Now, someone also asked Maddie if she planned on putting Corey on child support. Now, this was Maddie's response.
As pretty as you are, you shouldn't have settled. You shouldn't have to settle for a married man. I'm not settling. You gonna put Corey on child support? No, I'm not. I don't want anything from that man.
You're not supposed to be eating all that when you're pregnant, right?
I got a recording, right? Screen recording.
We haven't seen a live pregnancy test yet, right? As strong as she is about it, we haven't seen one yet, right? So I can't fully say she's pregnant, especially seeing how she's eating right now. I don't know.
Wait, didn't I tell you when I talked about him? All right, we not talk about him. Sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about him. God damn. That's good music.
Now, Corey posted a video titled, "My ex put witchcraft on me. I'm seeking help." Now, someone asked Maddie if she actually did put witchcraft on Corey. And this was her response.
You do witchcraft on Corey? No, I did not. Y'all should know I didn't.
Block? Have to block whoever that is.
Samaya is not single. She is my queen.
Now, Maddie did a full interview with Toot Reacts where she spoke about the situation.
Maybe he's cursed from all the things that he's done to Carmen and her. There's no witchcraft. No, this is called karma.
With Carmen. Now, this was a full hour video. I'm going to post some clips here, but you guys head over to Toot Reacts channel to check out that full interview. I will link it down in the description below.
You know what I'm saying? In that petition.
1,000. I definitely felt empathy for Carmen. Yeah. Off camera, something that Corey could attest to. I even also have like messages of that. Like, we would have multiple conversations about, because that was like a lot of our relationship.
That was
like just his trauma, his past, and things like on his end. Like, it was like, and he would bleed on me a lot. and we would have those conversations. You know, like I was always defending her off camera, if I'm being completely honest, like almost every single time, because I am a woman. And we would have deep conversations of me breaking things down. Like, I understand that she reacted in this way. I understand that from what he's shown me, I understand that there are some mishaps in the story, but it's like, can you blame her? That was always like my perspective. Like, well, to put it in a sentence, how I feel about their situation, it was always like, even if she is this person that you're saying she is, this type of person, you made her that way.
Was she trying to like teach Corey how to think a certain way, how to behave a certain way, how to look at a certain perspective? Honey, he's grown. He's set the way he is. I don't think there's much changing him, and he's too into himself to even be willing to change like that for you. Clearly, that's what happened.
Like, that was always like my what I always like try to open up his eyes to see. Like, you have to take accountability that if she is this person that you're saying she is, you made her that way because of things that he shared to me that he said that he doesn't even know that he's done. And so, with that being said, like, I definitely did empathize with her.
And Corey doesn't tell all of the truth. He tells the truth that looks good on him too.
I think I was struggling with being in that space of like, it was like a couple things. What he's telling me, what he's showing me. Another narrative, everybody's like, how did you just love him that quick? And it was just
it's possible, but we just, we want to.
And yeah, like how you do all that defending her? How come you didn't show all that in the internet though? But you showed. I mean, I know you're trying to stand 10 toes and defend your man and whatnot, but like, how do you not like being, a real person and a like understanding being a woman and the stress she's under and her being a single mom basically now. How did you not like get on live once and at least defended her or like showed her some support a little bit and be like, hey, I understand what you're going through. I know this was a lot of confusing things. A lot of confusing things happen, but there's two sides to everything. There's two perspectives. Just hear him out. I know he's with me. Just hear him out. Like something like that. Why didn't you take a mutual? When you went on live, you went so far off to his side, and you are coming at her. You should have stayed in a mutual space if you were defending her behind her back, because at the end of the day, he did a lot of things wrong. So you should have stayed in a more mutual state, in my opinion.
Like, and so it was like me loving him, me caring about him, me in real life seeing that he was hurting, and I'm like, okay, this. So you look at it, you're looking at the person, and I'm not saying that I don't want to even. This is fresh, so I'm still figuring out if like, yeah, Maddie, maybe you really was manipulated. Like, I'm still trying to process through those thoughts.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. But like, I wasn't looking at it like that in the moment. It's like he's really hurting, and like I'm seeing how this is affecting him. He's showing me all these different things that I'm hearing. I'm only hearing his side, and then it was like a mixture of like the fans and supporters. I think that's what made me, if I'm taking accountability, react to certain things prematurely or in an or like
Now, Maddie finally went into detail on what actually happened and why they broke up. I feel like she didn't tell the whole story here because I'm not seeing a reason behind the breakup for this reason that she gave. But you guys head over to Toots' channel again.
I think the reason behind the breakup is he found a newer girl, a richer girl, like a girl he can actually mooch off because, like she said, she's not really that rich. I think she said that once. Guess what? I'm broke. She said something like that. You thought you were gonna get something out of me? Guess what? I'm broke. I think when he realized that, he moved on to a woman that he thought that he could get more influence and money out of, which is this new girl that he has now. But she sounds real smart, Corey. So I don't think you're gonna get as much as you think you can get off her. You might get to live in her mansion. Right now you're evicted and you're going through legal problems, so you might get to live in her mansion, but that's as far as it goes. And sometimes that's all they need too. Just needs a place to sleep or whatever. Because as far as I heard, allegedly, all this is alleged, he's going through some legal problems and court cases, so he needs a place to stay, and he probably stays with that lady, and she probably has more money at the moment. She's more stable at the moment, so he's gonna use her, like get her into this obsessiveness about him and have her fund the lawyer fees and all of this and help him get him through. I think he's gonna use the newer girl in a way that he thought he was gonna use her, but he found out that he can't use her like that because she don't have it maybe like that. You know what I mean? I think he's just finding, like, when he found a better person that he can use to get something off of, I think he moved on to that. I don't think he's more necessarily attracted to the new girl more than her. I think, if anything, he was vibing with her because their chemistry was on lock, but...
And to check out her full, detailed reaction to what actually occurred with that breakup.
Reason why we broke up, for you guys to know, I'll just leave it to you guys on here. We came home from getting my lashes done.
Mm-hmm.
He told me he was gonna go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to come home and watch TV together because I love watching like series and things like that. That's like my love language.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, not like it's not actual.
What
Like
made
my
you
love language.
before you get into it? What made you think that Corey knew what love languages is? You know that nigga don't know nothing about no affirmations. But anyway, keep going. You said so that y'all was
That's
watching
a whole
the movie.
nother conversation.
Hell yeah, go keep going.
Yeah. So we were supposed to come back and do that, and he ends up saying he wants to go to the gym, and I was kind of like annoyed a little bit because at this point it was like, by the time he got home, it was like, well,
It's not that he don't know. She was trying to do something nice for him and then do something that's her love language for him. But he'll never reciprocate it for her. He just likes everything on him. He's just such an energy mooch. And he gives the bare minimum back just to keep you hooked. I think that's how Corey is.
thing almost close to 1 a.m. And I'm like, okay, like we're going to the gym at this time. And we had previous conversations about not going out at that. I feel like those times are inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Like me personally, like it's just how I am. I'm Caribbean, so that's probably like a cultural thing. Like we're like your partner being out at certain times is like even friends have invited me to go out, and I'm like, I respect him, and I don't want to be out at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So I just think it's inappropriate. It's me personally. So with that being said, he said he was going to the gym. So I just kind of was like, you know, like, all right, he did have a lot on his mind. That day was like a hard day for him, per se. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he goes to the gym. 2 hours later, at this point, I fall asleep, and this man comes home 2 hours later, waking me up with a flashlight. And I'm like, so I wake up, and I'm like, what's up? And he's like, I'm about to actually go journal, because God is speaking to me about some things. And so, like, I'll get bed after, okay, mama? I'm like looking at him like, so
The moment I hear that, listen, you're trying to tell me you can speak to God. Like, the moment I hear that, all I think about is cult. The moment I feel like I'm in a cult or I'm being manipulated, I'm out. I'm out. Red flags. Red flags. And don't take too many of them. When God tries to show you something, he really tries to show you something, you got to get out. Because if you keep trying to give chances and trying to avoid your red flags and whatever God is trying to show you, this is what you end up with. God showed you. He gave you many hints and clues.
so now I'm not gonna lie, I started getting like anxiety because I'm like,
God was speaking to that man.
cheating on me? Like, I'm just like straight up like, are you cheating on me? Because you left for 2 hours already, and now you're trying to go for another 2 hours? Like, no. Like, so at this point, he leaves, and I'm sitting here trying to fall back asleep because I'm like, Maddie, don't do it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I never questioned him per se.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one thing that I don't feel like he ever cheated on me. Like,
Yeah,
honestly, but
you
that night,
ain't do proper research, because if you did, you would have known clearly not to believe none of that shit. No God wasn't talking that damn man. Let me tell you something on
Bro.
some real shit. But go ahead.
listen though.
Oh my god, maybe I should react to that video. But anyways, this was my second reaction ever. Please watch it, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, what you think, and, and ways I can improve or whatnot and grow my channel, whatever. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.